In this tutorial, you'll be learning about audio and waveforms. Make sure any audio is imported that you need to use into your project into an MX folder, an ADR folder, or an SFX folder. If I select my audio, it pops up into my source monitor. And if I press V, it moves everything down the timeline. We don't want that, so we want to patch our audio. Create new audio tracks by pressing Command U or right-clicking in the timeline window and selecting audio track. You have two to choose from, stereo or mono. And to patch audio, you want to click the A1 to the left side, hold down, and move your mouse down to A3. Notice that there's an arrow that points down to A3. Once you get to A3, just release it, and you see that A1 is now patched with A3. Do the same thing with A2 to A4. Now you see that A1 is patched with A3 and A2 is patched with A4. It's good to keep odds with odds and evens with evens just for organization purposes. Now that we've patched our audio, press V on the timeline, and you see that now it has placed an A3 and A4. If you look on the left-hand side, you can see S and M right next to the tracks. S means solo, which means that you can solo out this specific track. M means mute, which means that you can mute these tracks. If you go up to the time code and press the track control panel button, it will open up more settings. Here you can see that you can enable your waveforms, and put on your clip gain, volume, or pan. Gain gives you a way to graphically see decibel levels. Volume allows you to set and adjust levels with a clip. And pan moves audios from left to right. Let's try these out. Let's put on our clip gain on these clips. Here you can see that a symbol has popped up. If you press on it, it allows you to see the decibel levels. Right now we're at 0, so that means we're not adding any volume or subtracting any volume from this specific track. If I move up, it adds volume to it, plus 3 decibels. If I move down, it subtracts volume from it. Let's make this negative 10 decibels. Let's do the same for this. We'll make it negative 10. If we press play, we notice that our levels are significantly lower compared to our next video, which are clipping. Next, if we do volume, you can have clip gain and volume on at the same time. Let's turn off clip gain just so we can see this. If we press the apostrophe key on our keyboard, you'll see that a keyframe pops up. And if we press another one, another keyframe pops up. To move them left to right, just click Option. To move up and down, click Command. If you want to move multiple at once, just click Shift, press on the keyframe, and press on the other keyframe. It'll highlight pink to indicate that it has been selected. Hold down Option, say we want to move it over just a little bit. And then if we do Command, we can move it down. Now let's mute these selected tracks and press play and watch our audio levels go down. As we can see, they keep getting quieter and quieter throughout the clip. Next, if we do pan, it's going to take off the lines that we created. It's going to take off the keyframes that we created with our volume. If we click the apostrophe key again, it will mark a keyframe. And if we click Command, we can move it up, or we can move it down. If you hold Option, you can move it left to right if you don't want it in a specific place. When our keyframes are all the way to the top, that means that this specific track is going all the way to the left, and this specific track, since it's all the way at the bottom, is going all the way to the right.